Hi and welcome to my new video. And if you are into watch related content, please subscribe. So thank you. Today on setting the time and date tutorial video, we have the Gshock GA-110. So let's get started. From the standard timekeeping mode, press and hold the adjust button until you see the time zone starts to flash over here and you hear the click or the beep sound. First in a row of settings is setting your city code. So currently we have Tokyo flashing on the upper digital display. To shuffle between the time zones, press the reverse or forward button. So pressing one of those two buttons will cycle through the time zones. My time zone is the Paris time zone, so I'm gonna keep pressing it until I get to the Paris time zone. Madrid, Paris, and here we are. Next up, once we have finished setting our city code or the time zone, press the mode button once and we enter the DST time setting over here. DST, that's the daylight saving time mode. Currently in my time zone is turned off, but to shuffle it I press the forward button and I'm shuffling between it on or off. I'm gonna leave it at off. Next press of the mode button gets us to setting the 12 or 24-hour time format, and I'm going to shuffle it using the forward button. Pressing the forward button, I'm shuffling between 12 and 24-hour time format. I'm going to leave it at 24-hour time format. Pressing the mode button once again, I'm shuffling to setting the seconds value. Now, you cannot set the exact value of seconds, but what you can do is reset that value simply by pressing the forward button. Now I'm not going to do that, but I'm going to move on to the next step. Next step, pressing the mode button, is setting my hour value. So currently my hour value is correct, but you can shuffle that hour value up and down, so by pressing the forward or reverse button. So pressing one of those two buttons, I can increase or decrease that value. I'm going to leave it at 22 o'clock. Pressing the mode button once again, we enter the minutes settings, and over here you see that 10 is flashing, so it's 22 o'clock and 10 minutes. And I'm pressing the forward or reverse button. I'm gonna shuffle the value of minutes. I'm gonna leave it at 2020-10. So next up, pressing the mode button, please get to the year value settings, and it's set to 2021. Now that is correct, but you can increase or decrease that value by pressing the reverse or forward button until you get to the year you want. Once you're done with that, press the mode button once again and we enter the setting the month value. So it's flashing 3, which means that we are in March, and that is correct. Pressing the forward or reverse button, I can increase or decrease the value of month. Pressing the mode button once again, the 22 begins to flash, and this is our day. So currently it is the March 22nd, and I can shuffle that value again by pressing the forward or reverse button to increase or decrease the value of day. Pressing the mode button once again, we enter the illumination duration. Now you can set the exact value of illumination duration. Currently it's flashing 1, which means when I press the illumination button, the LED light will stay on for 1.5 seconds. When I press the forward button, we see that the 3 is flashing, which means that when I press the reverse button, the illumination will stay on for 3 seconds. I'm gonna get it back to 1.5 seconds. Pressing the mode button once again, we are back to the beginning of setting the time zones, and basically we have ran through the cycle of setting our watch. Once we are done, and when we want to implement all of our settings, we'll simply press the adjust button once, and the watch will implement all of those settings, and our analog time over here should correspond to the digital subdial over here. If that's not the case, check out my detailed how-to tutorial video. Currently, we see that it's pretty close, which means maybe there is a need for a slight adjustment, or no. Well, it doesn't matter. You get the point. The analog time should correspond to the digital time. Also, a cool feature this watch has is the automatic light, or the automatic illumination, which means that when you flick your wrist to see what's the time, the watch will lit up the face display so you can see the time. So currently auto light is turned off. To turn it on, I'm gonna press the illumination button over here, which is the reverse button. So press and hold it for 3 seconds until auto light is inscribed over here. So let's go, press and hold, and we have the auto light written over here, which means that the auto light mode is turned on. To turn it off, simply press and hold the same button for 3 seconds whilst in the standard timekeeping mode, and the watch will turn off the auto light feature on this watch. That would be setting the time and date, or the watch settings tutorial on the Gshock GA-110. Thank you very much for watching, and if you are into watch related content, please subscribe. So thank you.